Hello everyone, welcome back. It's the big one to end the night. Sweden versus Germany, arguably the two favourites of the tournament, going head to head in this one. Germany against Sweden. What a big game this should be. It starts 0-0, but God knows how it's going to end. Sessi looking to break away, Niklas dispossessing him. Alpi with a chance, can't get it through. We see what is, I assume then, the top Germany lineup, that being Dry in the net as he makes his first save, and Alpi in place of Milano and Hens. Niklas looking to clear that one up to bench, and he does find him. He tries to find Alpi, but Teat going to pick it up at the back. Teat and Kurt at the back too for Sweden, with Bjorks and Sessi leading the line up top. Kurt's back. Here's Alpi. Alpi back to Niklas Philip Lahm. Sessi with a bit of a fumble there, gives it back to his keeper Teat round the back, where Bjorks is going to collect, and I assume lay it back to Kurt. That he does. Keeps it moving, only bench to pick it up, well blocked by Teat on the follow-up. Bench, what a strike to open the scoring. Picks up in a bit of space here off a pass from Alpi. All four Sweden players, look at that. Look at all of them just line up. Bench, he doesn't care, does he? He cuts on to the left, fires that one top corner and opens a scoring for Germany. As ESL community, which may or may not, definitely is not, Rob points out, Sweden, I think currently 21-0 in Sweden matches, in Euros matches now. And Germany, though, look like they could be putting a halt in that, a spanner in the works. Back to Niklas. Niklas forced down the boards by Bjork, so we can try and win that puck. Kurt fends Alpi away and gives it back to T. Those two lining up for KFG together as a back two last season in Pro Division. Solid mid-table finish for them, but looking to up their game in the Euros. To say Sweden, having won all of the previous tournaments, back-to-back three-time winners, looking to get the quadruple, I guess, the quadruple. Germany went out early last year to England in what was a surprise defeat, but come back now with a very strong roster. Silver medalist last season, Alpi, and 3 gold medalists in Dry, Niklas and bench. Dry, albeit on the bench for most of that time. Bench, the Puck Dior winner last season as well. Playoffs MVP, I believe, as well. What a season from him. Bjorks there trying to force on past. He can't do it. Sessi at the back now, lays it to the side to Teat. Teat on the backhand doesn't really have an option, but he does manage to find Bjorks, the Swedish players once again. 3 of them at least, not Sessi rocking the matching drip. Sessi, though, does have a bit of blue sprinkled across his setup, along with obviously the colour mod making them yellow. Germany, no matching outfits from them. Alpi here, taking that puck behind. A good bit of pressure here for Sweden, but Germany's defence doing very well to stop any chances being got away. Here's Dry keeping that one moving to Niklas. Sessi with a chance. Sessi with a goal to equalise. It came out of absolutely nothing. Kurt just picks up a loose pass, gets it instantly to Sessi, fires an early quick rocket into that top right hand side. 1-1 now. Here's Teat down the ice, blocked by Niklas now with a step inside, finds Alpi with a pass. What a chipped finish right down the middle. as Germany regain their lead. Good read by Niklas, and he fires it to Alpi. He's got a lot of space. I think gives Teat the eyes maybe as he walked towards that one and chips it right down the middle. Here's Niklas with another chance. Alpi crashing it home, carrying it past Teat, willing to make it 3-1, and they've really struck back after that Sweden goal. Alpi getting his head on that one and just takes it out the way of the rushing back Teat. 3-1 now with 37 seconds to play in the first period. Teat diagonal looking for Sessi. Sessi lays it back to Bjorks. Bjorks down the ice for Kurt. Kurt lays it back to Bjorks. Lovely play there by the Swedes, but they couldn't find the finish. Sessi inside looking for Bjorks. Dry clears away. Alpi round to bench now looking for a step inside on his backhand. Forced to give it back to Alpi. He's well defended by Bjorks. 7 seconds on the clock now. Sweden look to push and get one back. Sessi with a long shot wide. So close for Sweden there. And that goal really would have changed how the game looked going into the second. But as it stands, a 3-1 lead to Germany. Pretty close possession and passes between the teams. As I seem to have lost connection. I hope that's not the servers going down again. Doesn't seem to be. Maybe just me. I think it was, thank God. As we should be getting underway now for the second period of action. A close first one, a really great chance at the end there for Sessi, not tucked away. But now it's time for Sweden to hopefully, at least for their sake, not lose their perfect Euros record. Ultimately they will, I believe both these sides still make it out of the group, whatever the result. But coming top means you do get an easier run into the final. Here's Dry. So winning this one is going to matter. Here's Dry. On the back. Niklas clearing Sessi out the way, but Dry looks to step and make a risky pass, but it's given away. Bjorks there. Big bump from bench. Stops him getting a clean shot away. Teat across to Kurt. Kurt inside looking for Bjorks, with bench now on the step looking to break away. A heavy touch gives it to Teat. Teat round the back to Kurt. Kurt down the ice for Sessi. It's cleared back to Dry. Dry round the back finds bench. Bench checking inside on his backhand. Finds a nice pass to Niklas. Niklas going down. Alpi makes a run to receive it behind the Sweden net. Out to bench inside. Well blocked there by a combination of Swedish defensive players. Alpi round the back finds Niklas. Niklas back to Dry. Round the back. Here's Teat. Checking left and checking right. Now he comes down the ice. Teat's long shot blocked by Alpi. On the back, Kurt across to Teat. Teat down to Sessi. Sessi, can he find a step inside? No, well blocked by Niklas. Now Alpi looks to go forward. Under a lot of pressure here. Looks to chip it across the bench. It's given away to Sessi. His shot well stopped by Dry. It's Dry. 3 minutes left on the clock in the second period. Germany still holding on to this 3-1 lead. Dry takes it out. Controlled from the back. Finds Alpi. His pass across was read by Kurt. Sessi looking to find a way past Alpi, but they're fighting on that far side boards. It's back by Sessi to Teat. Teat, can he get away from Alpi? He can't. He looks to find a pass to Bjorks. He's under pressure by bench, showing off those muscles from the gym with these bumps. It's given back to Dry by Alpi. Dry down the ice, well read by Sessi, but Dry's going to bump him away, and Niklas fires it around the back to Alpi. Alpi looks to keep it moving to bench, well read there by Kurt, but Alpi does maintain the puck, forced backwards. This time he does find a nice pass down to bench. He's going to go around the back for Niklas. Niklas across around the back to bench. Bench blocked by Sessi. Here's Sessi looking to come forward. Sessi diagonal pass to bench. Bench is short. What a save by Teat. Keeps Sweden in it. 3-1 still. The Germans lead. 2 minutes 20 to play in the second. Niklas Alpi with a lot of space. This time it's Germany controlling the puck. Sweden had it for the first couple minutes, but the favour looks to have swung into the Germans. Kurt down the boards. Does find Bjorks. Bjorks inside. Cleared away by Niklas. Bench looking to put pressure on Teat. Teat going to go behind his own net, or try to, under pressure by bench. Sessi trying to get involved, and he does come away with the puck. Sessi inside. Kurt it flings back, and Teat looking to hold on to this puck for Sweden. Dumps it up looking for Bjorks. It's almost out to Kurt. Well read by Dry now, taking it behind his own net. He's under pressure by Bjorks. Dry takes it down the ice. Dry with a lot of time, looks for bench on the diagonal. Well cut out by Kurt. Bjorks backwards to Kurt once again. Kurt across finds Teat. Teat can't get a shot away. It's up by Kurt to Sassy. Teat forced behind his net. Here's Kurt now to try and build up. Can he find a way past Alpi? Looks to get a bump on him, but he can't do it. Kurt checking out to the side, then lays it to Teat. The Sweden defence taking their time trying to build it out from the back. A bit of a loose puck there by Teat, but Kurt gets it into Sessi. Sessi moving around trying to get the puck on his backhand. He does, but he only finds bench. Still Sessi putting pressure though on the German players. Out bench, it goes back to Niklas. Niklas trying to go out wide of Bjorks and then chips it down for bench to chase. Dry, going to be forced behind his own net, but Bjorks reads that one really well. Bench having to fight in for this puck. Still no goals, 4.5 minutes into the second. Good defensive display from both sides, but Sweden need to keep on knocking down this German door if they want to get back into it. Bench, what a move there. Chocos Bjorks and then gets it to Dry. Dry to Alpi, Alpi to Niklas. That would have been good. That would have been really good. But narrowly wide on the crash from Niklas. Dry out wide. Alpi trying to get it down the ice. Here's Teat. Is there one final chance here for Sweden? They're going to hope there is. What a pass by Teat to Bjorks. Well stopped there by Dry. 3-1 ends the second period. Not much action, but it all piled up at the end of that one. Let's go to the stats. 8 shots to 7. A pretty close one. Possession and passes. Both pretty similar between the two sides. And what has definitely been a very close game so far. Wasting no time getting underway into the third period of this one. All action. And the action is going to continue. Here we go. Teat bumped off it by Alpi. It's cleared away. Dry with a bit of a fumble there, looking to recover. Kurt's picking up the puck. Luckily, not too much of a dangerous position. Flicked back, and it ends up with Teat. He gives it out wide to Sessi. Alpi putting the pressure on, but Sessi fights past and looks for Kurt. Dry. Fighting with bench on the boards. Here's Kurt inside looking for Bjorks. Niklas and Alpi both teaming up to defend and get that one away. Kurt round the back. Can he find Sessi? Sessi going backwards. Lays it to Teat. Is Teat checking out wide to this near side. Gives it to Sessi. His shot blocked. Bjorks round the back to Kurt. Kurt back. No one there. Sessi can run back and collect though. Early pressure from the Sweden side, but once again a very solid defensive sort of formation, a low block coming from the German side that Sweden are struggling to break down. Sessi fakes out bench, and maybe here's a chance. It's in. What a move by Sessi, and a bit of a lucky deflection, but the way Sessi makes that space is wonderful, and it's off a sort of a combination of Bjorks and Niklas, and it ends up trickling in. 3-2 to Sweden, and that's what you need. Just one little moment, even though it doesn't quite work out nicely, a little move to make a bit of space, just get one of your markers out and then put the puck in the middle. A couple lucky bounces and it gets in the back of the net. Kurt now with a chance to break away. Dry doing really well to step out there and shut down any counter-attacking opportunity before it can even start. Dry happy to hold it behind his own net here. Gets the puck down the ice. Bench with a lot of space. Bench can't quite get that under control. Sessi putting the pressure on. Sessi and Alpi fighting over this puck. Here's Sessi. Can he get the puck down the ice? Him and Alpi still scrapping over this one. It's Sessi to progress the puck. Finds Kurt. Kurt to Bjorks. Wonderful play by Sweden, but the finish isn't there. Sessi flings it out wide. Dry the first to it. Back to Niklas, and Niklas around looking for Dry again. Dry back to Niklas as the German side under a lot of pressure, playing it around their own zone. What a move by Niklas. He's around Kurt, looks to find bench, well read by Sessi. The Teat down the ice. Here's Kurt, can't get the puck past Alpi. Niklas trying to find a way. Sessi down looking for Bjorks, can't find it. Teat, lovely pass to Kurt. Alpi's got him under pressure. Here's Bjorks trying to find a way through. Kurt with a chance, wide off the post. What a chance there for Sweden to tie the game level, but still 3-2 as things stand. Bench holding it behind the net, then finds Dry. What a diagonal pass as he finds Niklas looking to find a step on Sessi. Can't get it around him. Niklas around the back to Alpi. Alpi trying to make something happen. Sessi reads him. Sessi on the backhand. Can't find a way past Bench. Sessi and Bench fighting. It's behind the net. Scrappy. Sessi looking to pick this one up and get it clear, but he's still under pressure. Does get it to Teat though, and Sweden can reset at the back. He lays it to Kurt. Kurt, what a pass to Sessi. Poor control from him. He ends up giving it away to Niklas. Niklas to Alpi. Alpi gets past Bjorks. Bjorks can't find a way past Sessi now. Sessi looking to get the puck down the ice diagonal. Finds Bjorks in a good amount of space. Bjorks well stepped out again by Dry to shut down any of these good attacking chances for Sweden. Alpi with a chance. Alpi with a goal. Gets his hat trick and Germany's fourth. Just too strong there for T and an open net. Happy to be taken any day of the week by Alpi. A minute and a half on the clock. Given how hard Sweden have found it to break down this Germany defence, it looks unlikely. But if they can get one soon, it's definitely game on. Dumped up now. Bjorks with a chance, putting pressure on Dry. Can't get it off him. Here's Sessi. Dry clears it up. T down the ice to Kurt. Kurt can't get that one inside of Niklas. Niklas dump it up, blocked by Sessi. This time dumped up by Alpi for Teat to collect. Up to Bjorks. Miscontrol from him, gets it away to Niklas. Niklas to Bench, looking inside for Alpi. Sessi intercepts. Alpi on the boards. It's Scrappy. Niklas looking to get another one. Germany still knocking on this door. Not busting it up like you'd maybe expect them to do. With a 2-goal lead this little time on the clock. Still pushing for a fifth. Drive round the back to Niklas. Niklas round to Alpi. Alpi's shot well stopped by T. And Sweden now have a chance. They need to take it. Teat forced backwards. Really good pressure here by Bench, but it's out towards Kurt. Sessi is going to pick up the loose puck. It's out to Bjorks. Bjorks inside. What a pass. Teat deflects off Kurt and in. Game on. Sessi past everyone getting involved in this. Teat shot deflects off Kurt and wide. Really good positioning by Kurt to get himself on that post just to extend the goal. And it does hit off him and deflect in 20 seconds. Can Sweden do it? On the back to Dry. Dry trying to take the bottle with him, but he can't do it. Dry clearing it diagonally, and Sessi can collect. 10 seconds on the clock to Kurt. Kurt to Bjorks. Well stopped there by Bench. A chance at the end there for Sweden. Is there one more in it? Doesn't look like it. That's going to be it. Germany 4-3. A really close game. And what a way to end a jam